So with today's climate, so we're living in the dating scene where people are trying to live a fake luxurious life, or they entertain the life of being a player. That's what some women, yes, that's what some women say. All men are players and cheaters and all that shit. So with all that we know about like the dating scene that we're in now, would y'all agree that it's more popular for men to not fathom being married and having kids?
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go first because I got a story I'm gonna tell when y'all finish.
I mean, I think I always go back to it. When you're on social media, you always see something else. You always see other people on. So it's like, why am I gonna get married when I could have anything I want, somebody new every couple months, every couple weeks, every year? When if I get married, I'm going to be tied with my wife and then tied with my kids. I mean, I think that's what most of people's mindset are. Or it goes back to people have this attitude. If they are single, they're like, oh, why do I need to get married? I don't need to get married. And that's like their excuse. But I would say social media is a big problem when it comes to the climate of relationships. If you're in a relationship, they see something better, they're like, oh, let me get out of here and pursue that one.
Yep. Social media definitely has people living in a false reality. Um, I wouldn't say it's more popular for men to not fathom being married. I think a good amount of people, majority of men, uh, want to be married and have kids, but it's just not as early as our parents. You know what I'm saying? I think people want to do a little bit more with their money. People want to be somewhat a little bit more solid with their foundation before they make that commitment. And also, people just want to live that young, wild, and free life until like they somewhat either get locked down or find the right one. You know what I'm saying? But I will say today's dating scene is, I bet, very tough for people that are trying to take it serious and trying to get married or in a serious relationship. But that's why a woman or a man got to set their boundaries and standards in the beginning. You gotta let them know, like, hey, I'm not here with that fuck shit, and this is how I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. So as long as you straight up in the beginning, that should up your chances of finding the right one, I would say. But who am I? I ain't no dating coach, but that's just how I look at it. That's what I tell my lady friend. Let me
Y'all
bullshit.
both single right now?
Single as a Pringle.
Yeah, I feel sorry for y'all because
All right.
trying to date today, the shit that I be hearing that these women do now is I it's like
Nigga.
I, like the women turned into the men. Like they turn
Absolutely,
they
yeah.
But that's men's fault and social media. Keep going.
Yeah.
they like flipped it. Like you see shit on social media now where I saw this shit and I couldn't believe it. And the girl posted, yeah, I'm a hoe, but I'm a paid hoe. She was so I'm like, yo, they don't even care no more. They just like, fuck it, it is what it is. I'm gonna get the money, yo. So it's like,
I'm gonna get
just
that bag.
imagine you thinking, yo, you take this girl out on a date and you thinking, yeah, we getting somewhere, and then you go on Facebook and you see she post some shit like that. You like, man, what the fuck did I just
Yeah.
like? And I'm the story I was gonna tell you. So I was at work the other day, and this lady, she was pregnant. She got 4 kids already, and she's married. So she's talking about she cheated on her husband while he was at work. So I'm like, damn, she married and she cheated on her husband, and she pregnant at the time, and she cheated on him. So I'm like, they at that
Damn.
level. I'm like, they at that level of I don't give a fuck no more. To the point where you could be you married and you pregnant and you still cheating.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
it's like imagine what the single women do. That because they say technically you single
Hey,
until
hey,
you married.
I'm just trying to save you. I'm gonna try to give you some bait. Imagine what some of the single women do. Okay, don't put them all in one box because you gonna hear you gonna get some D. So
Bruh,
say something, my nigga. Say something. Say something. Not
fuck
all.
that. They're putting them all in the same box.
All
That's
right,
how they
okay.
do
I'm gonna
us.
let you get your shit off. Get your shit
Is
off, my
that
nigga.
is that not how they
Get
do
your shit
us?
off. Get your shit off.
They
This
do
is
they do
Don
us
Worm. I do not agree with everything he's saying. This is my public service announcement. But keep going, my guy. Keep going.
because look, they do us. They put us all in that same category. If you like, if y'all single right now, you go meet somebody, you ask them like, yo, why you been single for so long? The first thing they say, oh, because men ain't shit. It ain't say, well, some men ain't shit. They say men ain't shit. They talk about all of us.
Yeah.
They say y'all all dogs. Y'all all y'all care about is this, that. They don't never say, oh, but you could be different. No, they like, no, you probably just like the rest of them. So I'm gonna put their ass in. I'm gonna put them in that same category. Y'all probably all just the same.
True.
They got to prove it to you. They got to show you different.
It goes back to what I was saying. You got to set that standard in the beginning, and you got to look at it like, all right, if you really serious about it, you got to show her. You know, you don't have to talk about it, just be about it type shit. But I get exactly what you're saying though, because I have definitely ran into a couple of skeezers that's like not even interested in any type of relationships, like at all. But which is cool. So you got
like they turn into the like, yo, you be chilling with them and they be like, so they hit you with the yo. So what you trying to do? That they done turned into us now. They're like,
it's a crazy society we live in, because me and Mehdi have this talk all the time. Like sometimes, like I can't say all women are like this, but that nice guy finished last shit is really real. Like it's almost like you gotta halfway treat them a certain way for them to actually either fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta somewhat treat them not bad, but you know what I'm saying? You can't lead with your good foot all the way out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them show that soft side, and then you go from there type shit. You get what I'm saying? Because you gotta see how they rocking at first. That's how I look at it.
well, I done played both sides. I've been the nice guy, and then I've been the dude that was cheating. I feel like I got farther when I was being being an asshole. Like,
yeah, it's crazy, dog.
When I was being the dude to do everything that you're supposed to do, shit, I'm thinking everything good. You got people randomly coming up to you like, hey, yo, you date such and such, right? You like, yeah, that's my girl. Now I heard she was fucking with and then like you give her the benefit of the doubt. You like, nah, man, that's some bullshit. Then you go ask her, you figure it out, like, yo, she really out here. Like, so
that's the worst, bro. When you lead with the good foot forward as being someone, you know, nice and, you know, being a man type shit and somewhat providing. And you find out she's a hoe. Oh my, that's one of the worst feelings ever, bro.
Yeah, but what you supposed to do now? Like what you supposed to do?
Like, do you approach the next woman you talk to differently, or you keep being yourself? It's different. It's different.
You got to switch it up. You got to.
Think so?
You got to, because the same shit ain't gonna work. It's like I know for a fact. I know females that said, well, that nigga just too soft. I don't want no soft ass nigga.
Exactly.
Like, I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck do that mean? Because what the fuck is he supposed to be all aggressive with his woman?
Yeah.
Now, I get you ain't supposed to be like a bitch, but goddamn, how aggressive is he supposed to get with a woman? Like, what the fuck you talking about? I like that thug shit. All right, yeah, you like that shit till you meet a real thug and he knocking your motherfucking head off.
That shit sound good. It shit sound real good.
And you gonna wish you had that dude that you thought was soft.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, they gotta. I'd say this: if females gonna be that way, like the girl I was talking about that said, if I'm gonna be a hoe, I'm gonna be a paid hoe. I'd rather at least be like her. Just own it. Don't try to hide it. Like, just be who you are.
Let that die.
Like, don't trick a dude into thinking that you one way and then he find out down the road when it's too late that you done been with everybody.
Yeah. I don't know. We living in a tricky society. But
yeah, that's why I say I feel sorry for y'all, for the single men right now. I feel sorry for y'all.
Fuck all that. It's lit.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Whenever I find her, I ain't worried about it. As long as I got my ducks in a row, I'm good. All right, so we got a lot of marriage, dating, relationship questions this episode. So found another clip. So this one was, is it a man's job to improve a woman's life? If not, he has no say in what I do. So here's the clip.
Get flown out, you ain't paying for the trip, baby. You ain't doing what she wants, okay? I don't give a damn. I don't give a heck. Hold up. I don't give a damn, all right? So if you're letting your girl be a stripper and she needs that money, I'm sorry, but if you can't do anything to change the lifestyle that she wants, then shut up about it.
You want your career.
In a librarian.
Listen, you want your career. I like to talk. You want your careers to involve thrown out by men being looked at as in a sexual, seductive way by the masses, and this is what y'all want y'all careers to be. So it's not about us saying we're not doing our job. No, fact is you want that to be your job.
I don't know where they was about to go with that, but let's just go with the question. Scratch what I just said. So is it a man's job to improve a woman's life? So think about it as like if you're dating a girl and you're serious, and she comes up to you, be like, hey, like, we're in a relationship. I believe and I know it's your job to improve my life. What are you doing?
Trying to figure out where the fuck you got that from. Like what? Like, hold up. Whatever you was, so just because we in a relationship, what you mean by improve your life? Like, if you was living a certain type of way, like, what you mean, like job wise? I'm supposed to help you find a better job, or like if you working at McDonald's?
I'm thinking in all aspects. Probably, I'm thinking buy them luxurious items, help them, send them money, be almost like an ultimate provider.
So basically, you telling me I gotta buy the pussy. That's basically what you're doing.
I think that's what she's saying. Buy the pussy, upgrade her life in all facets.
Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be going, if we even that serious at the time. So
no, if y'all in a serious relationship though.
Like, all right, to me,
your job.
Like, if you my wife, yeah. But if I don't look at you as you could potentially be that, then nah, that's not my job.
Let's look at it in a serious fashion. Not a girl that you just met type shit. I'm talking about like a serious. You want to marry her. Is it your job to improve her life?
Yeah, I think she got that wrong. It's not my job to do it. I can help you out, but don't feel like that's a requirement, because then that means I could just throw any type of requirement that I got for you. And what if you don't agree with that? Two
sides of the street. I got you.
Yeah, because it seems like every woman that I hear say shit like that, it's like, well, it's your job to do this for me. Okay, well, the flip side, what the fuck are you doing? Like you're asking for all this from me. What are you doing? And I get tired of them when they say that. Well, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing this and that. And I heard a dude say that the other day. Yeah, you doing shit that I could do on my own. I could pay somebody else to do. You're not doing, like, I can get a cook, I can get a maid. Like it's so you could take cooking and cleaning out the window. And then I heard the woman say, well, I'm making your home a home. How? By being here? Like, I'm not, like, it's not making sense. You want way more out of me than what you're willing to give. Mm-hmm. And then that's when they use sex as a weapon. Like, well, I can't give you. Well, why would I want to sleep with you every night if you're not gonna do this for me? So basically, that go back to I'm buying pussy.
Got you. Okay. So basically, what you're saying is, if it's my job to improve my life, I should be getting receiving the same energy and reciprocating the same energy and effort to improve my life as well. That's the only way that'll work.
If you want that from me, you can't just put it on me and then you don't have. What is my return on this investment?
Got you.
Like, basically, to improve your life, I'm putting money into you. That's basically what it is. I'm investing into you.
Say it again.
What am I
Invest
getting in return?
pussy.
What am I
Invest
getting in
in
return?
pussy.
Yeah, what if the only thing I'm getting in return is pussy, it ain't worth it.
True.
Like you think about it, if you single right now, if you start dating a girl for a year and y'all at dinner and she say, what are you gonna do to improve my lifestyle? And then you do everything that she wants, and then you realize, well, damn, only thing I'm getting is the same shit that I was getting before I started doing it.
With or without her.
Yeah, like, what the
True.
fuck was the point of me doing all that? I just basically helped her, but I got nothing in return besides I did a good deed.
True. I would need to hear what she wants for me to improve. I don't like I don't be liking how these shits be worded, but I'm just going off of what I've seen. I don't think it's my job to improve a woman's life, but I'll say I should be able to improve her life in some way or fashion. I'll say that, but I don't think it's my job. Like that goes to some people thinking some people will say it's the man's job to make their wife happy. No, the fuck it's not. It's your
No,
job.
it's your job to make yourself happy.
You should be trying to improve your life, and if you need some type of assistance, yeah, I can say, babe, don't do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you like some words of encouragement or some wisdom and shit like that. But I don't think it's my job, because like when you hear job, that's like required. That's a white or black. You know what I'm saying? It's yes or no type shit. And I don't think it's a job.
they the way they word this stuff, it just fuck everything up.
Yeah.
Like if you come at it as like, yo, we a team, we should be building together. Then I think men would be like, yeah, you're right. You like, but when you come to me and like, yo, it's your job to do this. Like, what the fuck? You became my supervisor?
Well,
like,
pay me. Well, pay me for this day.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah,
What you think,
it's
man?
like the way they word stuff is just wrong.
You think is it your job as a man to improve a woman's life?
Nah, and it's not everyone too. There's some women that like, oh, I don't need you to improve what I already got. Like you don't need to come into my life and help me out, make me more happy, improve my life. I don't know. There's just these like small number of people that are saying stuff like this, and it's kind of ruining shit for everyone else.
Yeah.
And it's like they blow things out of proportion, and then you got this little group saying these things, but then you got the whole, women's empowerment, independent women being more independent, career driven, worry about themselves more than the man. So I mean, I think it's more so leaning on that side as opposed to what she's saying.
The smaller.
Nah, man, you got to get in. You got to get in my marriage group, because a lot of women feel the way she feels. Like, and the saying that pisses me off the most that I keep seeing women say is like when they say something about providing for them. And if you got a man that disagrees with that and say, yo, I don't feel like it's my job to provide for you or do this and that for you. And I hear women say this all the time. Well, if you broke, just say that. That shit irked my fucking nerves. It's like, yo, what the?
I want to know, is this group?
I need to get added to this group, by the way. Do I need to be married? I need to see this shit.
Are they like successfully independent?
9 times out of 10, the man takes care of them. Because when I be seeing them post this shit, I click on their profile. I go look at them. And I'm like, yo, who is this that's talking?
I mean, I think that's what it is. Yeah. I think this group, they're expecting all this stuff, and if they see it that another person's man is doing this for them, they're gonna expect the same thing from their man.
Mm-hmm. And that's why they gotta understand everybody's situation is different. You gotta do what works best for you and your relationship. Like everybody, like I said, I like me and my wife split stuff, but I tell her if there's a huge gap where I'm making way more money than her, I'm all right, you chill, I got it. But like I said, if I'm not in that, yeah, we close. Like, you can't expect me to just sit here and I'm fucking working my ass off, spending my money, and you just stacking all your bread up. Yeah. And you fuck around, leave me one day and that's
I had done all this shit for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that's what
another
you gotta,
aspect, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's if you can do that for a woman and it don't affect you no matter what, if she leave, yeah, do you. But I would say, dude, man, fuck that. If you ain't my wife, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah. I think I take that joint as a serious relationship or / wife. That question. Like if we just started dating, bye. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't even come asking me no shit like that.
Yeah. Don't even think about it.